talking about? Have a unique look. With this look, I get a lot of weird questions. One thing people will ask me is, are you from here? What do you mean am I from here? Are you from America? Yeah, I grew up in 804. I like this look because if y'all get stranded on a deserted island with the natives, they're gonna put you in a wooden box, wooden cage. They might not put me in the wooden cage. Another thing people will ask me, they say, is that your real hair? Did you grow all that hair out? No, I'm trying to bring back Milli Vanilli. Something else I get asked with the hair stuff. How do you go to the bathroom with all that hair? Well, I pee like this. And I poop like this. Gotta keep them clean. When you go out of town too, people can tell you're not from around there. They can tell, that person, that guy looks a little different. He's not dressed the same. Something I always make sure I check before I go out of town is the laws. But not the regular laws. You have to look into those weird laws. Like, for instance, in New York, you're allowed to walk topless in New York, believe it or not. But if you flirt, you have to pay a $25 fine. They need to change that fine. $25 in New York is not going to keep the creep off of somebody's topless wife. Another thing in New York, too, if you're in an elevator, you're not allowed to talk to a stranger. You're not allowed to start a casual conversation with a stranger. That makes sense because when I go to New York, I see somebody wave at me. See somebody look at me. I do the Virginia thing, wave back. I usually get the finger. There's also a law in Florida that if you steal a horse, then you can be hung. That's still technically a law. Now, I know better to go to Florida and even look at a horse. Y'all should know better too now. Good old state of Virginia. What laws do we have here that are weird? Well, you can't have sex until you're married. That's technically illegal. So, if you got those profiles, those dating profiles, your picture might be somewhat of a mugshot. In the future, if they decide to bring AI and all that and start snatching people. Another thing with Virginia, believe it or not, if you look at your driver's ed book, I don't know if it's still in there, but it's a Virginia law that when you pass somebody, you have to put your turn signal on, and then you have to honk the horn. Can you imagine doing that to an officer? Ride by him, honk the horn to do, get pulled over. Woo! Excuse me, sir, why'd you honk the horn at me? Officer, it's the law. See? Oh, well, just making sure you're okay is what he says, right? Have a good day. And what he's thinking in his head is, law-abiding bastard. It'll make me late for my Tinder date. Who else got kids in here? Yes? Lumberjack one? No kids? No? He's like, no. Lumberjack two? No kids? All right. He's like, no, I'm chilling, man. I'm living my life. I got you. I understand. I got 3 kids. School thing. I have little minions running around. Little mini dudes. But if you go, has anybody been in the schools recently? Yeah? You see, they got rid of the water fountains, and they have water dispensers now. So your kids go to school, you have to take a bottle to the school to get water. All this time trying to get these kids off the bottle. They go and put the kids right back on the bottle. But if you really think about it, everybody think for a second, what's your favorite bottle of choice? Think about it. Yeah, right? You either mention one, or you have a bunch of them in your head and you can't think of which one's your favorite. We need to make this a bottle anonymous meeting. Oh man, I tell you what, I know what Diddy's bottle of choice is. It ain't Ciroc vodka. Dude, since all that stuff with Diddy and all that oil and whatever, some things I can't do same. I can't do it right. One thing is, I can't do slip and slide parties. Second thing is, Yeah, no slip and slide parties, no water gun parties either, no water balloons. That's it, it's done. You might get diddled by the diddler. I've been an ER tech for 19 years. Some things I can tell you is nothing like Grey's Anatomy. All right, get that out your head. What I get in mind when it comes to work is people come into the desk to check in for nausea and abdominal pain while they're eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Another thing with the Grey's Anatomy stuff, you think, everybody's flirting with each other and stuff in the ER and all that crap. No, it's nothing like that. The only people I get flirted on with is the patients that are coming in with STDs. And plus my nerve, please, y'all never go to the ER for a paper cut, all right? Because I'm gonna check you in, I'm gonna say,